What would happen if electricity vanished instantly in a single, silent moment? It's gone. Not a flicker, not a surge, just nothing. The invisible force that runs our entire world, the power behind every part of modern life, has vanished. And with it, the world we know begins to unravel. We take it for granted, don't we? The lifeblood of our civilization, flowing through millions of miles of hidden wires. But what would happen if it all just stopped? Not for an hour or even a day, but forever. This isn't about the lights going out. This is about the complete collapse of the very systems that keep us alive. The first minutes, the silent shock in the first few seconds. The most obvious change is the silence. The constant background hum of our lives, the fridge, the AC, the buzz of the city, it all disappears. If you're indoors, it's a sudden, confusing darkness. If you're outside, city skylines transform into black voids, pierced only by the headlights of cars that very soon will have nowhere to go. Within minutes, real chaos begins. Traffic lights go dark, triggering gridlock on a scale we can barely imagine. Intersections become death traps. Tunnels become tombs. Electric trains and subways grind to a halt, trapping millions of people in darkness underground. And in the sky, planes can't land. Airports might switch to backup generators, but they're just buying a few hours, maybe days, with no way to refuel incoming flights. At the same time, our world of instant connection dies. Cell towers with only a few hours of battery backup start to fail. The internet, social media, even emergency alerts, all silent. This isn't just an inconvenience. It's a total information blackout. There's no way to call for help, no way to know what's happening, and no way to coordinate any kind of response. This reveals a fundamental weakness in our power grids. They have backups, sure, but those fail when the whole system collapses. It's a domino effect experts call a cascading failure, where one shutdown triggers another, taking down the entire network in seconds. As the first day unfolds, the secondary effects start to bite. And honestly, they're much more terrifying than the dark. The biggest one is something we never think about: water. Our water systems run on electric pumps to maintain pressure. Within hours, taps in high-rise buildings run dry. Even on lower floors, the pressure drops until there's nothing but a trickle if you're lucky. And the water that's left might not be safe. Without power, treatment plants stop working, meaning contaminated water could be drawn right back into the pipes. Hospitals, our last bastions of technology, are now islands in the dark. They're running on generators with limited fuel. They can keep vital machines going for a few days at most, but they're completely overwhelmed. Anyone at home who relies on medical equipment, from an oxygen machine to a dialysis unit, is now in mortal danger. Pharmacies are dark. Without refrigeration, critical medicines like insulin quickly spoil. The death toll starts its silent, devastating climb. The global food supply chain, that incredible just-in-time system that feeds us all, fractures instantly. Refrigerators and freezers in homes, stores, and warehouses fail. Trillions of dollars worth of food begins to spoil. Since there's no power for gas pumps, the trucks, ships, and trains that move our food are stranded. Grocery store shelves are stripped bare within hours. The global economy doesn't just crash, it evaporates. With no electronic payments, no banking, and no production, we're talking trillions of dollars in losses every single day. The first week, a new, dark reality. After a week without power, the world is unrecognizable. The thin veneer of civilization is gone. The most immediate crisis becomes public health. Without electricity, sewage systems fail. Waste overflows into streets and rivers, creating a perfect breeding ground for diseases like cholera and dysentery. Food and water are now the only currencies that matter. The organized systems that fed billions of people have totally collapsed. Factory farms that rely on electric ventilation and automated feeding have become mass graves for livestock. In the cities, things are desperate. People are forced to scavenge for whatever they can find, leading to widespread looting and violence. The 1977 New York City blackout, which saw major riots after just a few hours, gives us a terrifying glimpse of what this would look like on a global scale. The healthcare system is no longer functioning. Hospital generators have run out of fuel. Those buildings are now just filled with the sick and dying. New health crises pop up everywhere. Carbon monoxide poisoning from people trying to stay warm. Rampant food poisoning, illnesses from exposure to heat or cold. And as always, it's the most vulnerable, the elderly, the chronically ill, who suffer first and who suffer the most. it's terrifying to think about how quickly our world could fall apart. Before we look at what happens when society truly hits the point of no return, take a second to support our channel by hitting that like button and subscribing. It helps us keep exploring these big questions. And now we have to ask you, what's the one electrical device you think you'd miss the most? Let us know in the comments. 1 month in, the point of no return 1 month in, any idea of returning to normal is a distant memory. The single biggest challenge is restarting the grid itself. It's not as simple as just flipping a switch. The procedure is called a black start, and it requires a small, independent power source like a hydroelectric dam to energize one tiny section of the grid. That little island of power is then used to restart a bigger power plant, which restarts another, and so on. Slowly and carefully bringing the network back online. But on a global scale, that's next to impossible. The process is incredibly complex and requires perfect timing and communication, all of which are gone. Key engineers can't get to their stations. Fuel for startup generators can't be delivered. The sophisticated computer systems needed to manage the grid are dead. In essence, the very tool you need to fix the problem, electricity, is the one thing nobody has. By this point, the global food system is a total failure, leading to widespread famine. All pharmaceutical production has stopped. In many places, organized governments have likely dissolved, replaced by localized, often brutal, fights for survival. You'd see mass migrations as people flee dense urban death traps, trying to reach rural areas for food and water. These movements would only create even more conflict over the few resources left. Society has fractured. The new normal, a world written months, or maybe even years later, what's left is a new dark age. The global population has been catastrophically reduced by starvation, disease, and violence. The survivors live in small, agrarian communities, built around the absolute basics: clean water, farmable land, and places they can defend. Nearly all of human knowledge, stored on servers and digital drives, is simply lost. Libraries are burned for fuel. Skills once considered obsolete, farming by hand, blacksmithing, preserving food, are now priceless. Life is governed by the rising and setting of the sun. The great cities of the world are silent, decaying monuments to a civilization that forgot how fragile it was. Maybe a few pockets of technology survive. A home with standalone solar and battery systems might keep a small bubble of the 21st century alive, but they'd be the exception. And what could cause all this? A sophisticated attack on global infrastructure, or a massive solar flare, an electromagnetic pulse from the sun. Whatever the cause, our greatest strength, our interconnectedness, turns out to be our fatal flaw. Studio conclusion: the instant loss of electricity wouldn't just be an inconvenience. It would likely be an extinction-level event for modern society. It reveals a terrifying truth. Our entire civilization is balanced on a fragile, complex system most of us don't really understand. The story of a great blackout is a story of cascading failure, where the loss of one system sets off a chain reaction that dismantles our world, piece by piece. It's a stark reminder that the brilliant, glowing world we live in is perched precariously on a foundation of electricity. And if that vanishes, we're plunged back into a darkness our ancestors knew all too well.